Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. So today's video I wanted to talk about my minimalist approach to journaling. In previous videos and really stemming from my Q&A, I'd asked you questions, and one of the questions that I got a lot was how you started journaling or what keeps you journaling. Like, you know, why do you continue journaling to this day? And I touched a little bit on that, and I just wanted to dive a little deeper. I think it's a great story of how I started journaling, and you can check that out. I will leave my first Q&A linked for you in the description box. I go like more in depth on that, and then my second Q&A, I kind of touch on why I continue journaling, meaning like the memory aspect of it. Why, you know, I want to journal for my kids, I want to journal so I can remember, that kind of thing. But in this video, I wanted to also talk about my minimalist approach to journaling and my minimalist approach to life in general. So I would say, for the most part, all of us in this community are somewhat of an enabler. You know, we show our pretty products and we show our pretty pages. We want to know what color they used or where they bought that so we could do the same thing and get the same effect. I get it, I do it, I share it, I understand. But I also would say in that same sentence that you do not have to have amazing supplies to get out of what journaling actually does mentally for you. I would say for the most part that I am one of a few people that have a very, very small amount of art supplies for someone that touches their supplies every day. Very, very small. And I like it that way, because if you have so many choices, then you get a little caught up in it all, if you know what I mean. Not only do I like to keep things really simple, so that way I'm getting what I need to out of my journaling, I also journal because I want to discover more things about myself. You know, everyone gets caught up in it all, meaning everyone gets caught up in all the beautiful things, and we want to buy the things that everyone else has. We all do it, we can't deny it, we all get caught up in it. But let's talk about the bottom line, why we actually journal. We journal because we want to discover who we are. We journal and we talk to ourselves, really, because we want to dive a little bit deeper and figure out what's going on in our life and in the world around us. I listen to a lot of podcasts, one of them being The Nuanced Life and the other one being The Ground Up. And I'll link those in the description box. And they are like my faithful listens, I guess. I am a faithful podcast listener to those two podcasts. Whatever, you get it. Anyway, I had just recently listened to The Ground Up, and he is talking about how we just get caught up in this rat race. And we get caught up in it all, and we forgot why we started something in the first place. You know, why did you start journaling, and why do you continue to journal today? You make a conscious effort to decide to journal today, and why is that? You know, those are the questions I feel like are really important. Living in your moment and trying to figure out what it is you want to, what kind of person you want to be today. Because tomorrow you're going to decide what kind of person you want to be tomorrow. But today, how are you going to act, and what are you going to be like? I think that when we get caught up in it all and we lose focus of why we started not just journaling, but why we started to do something in the first place, then we really lose sight, and that's when we want more. We want more supplies, we want more pens, we want more inks, we want more leather covers, you know, like we get lost in that instead of actually focusing on, I journal because I need to. I journal because it makes me feel better. I journal because I want to figure out this problem in my life. I journal because I like to document what my kids do and say during the day. I think sometimes it's just nice if we all just take a step back and try and focus on why we started something. I have a lot of friends that are, I wouldn't even say a lot, I have a few friends that are YouTubers, and we play this game with each other all the time. You know, I'm not growing as a YouTube channel as fast as I want to, or I don't have as many followers, or whatever the case may be. Did you really start YouTube? This is kind of like what I always ask myself. Did you really start YouTube for the followers? Why did you start YouTube? I started YouTube so that way I could share, so I could be a bigger part of this community that has helped me so much. Also, I thought that if I joined YouTube, then I wasn't the one doing all the haul videos. I was showing you guys that you can make things work with the supplies that you have. I think that we get lost, and I hope that you're not lost right now. And I hope that maybe this video has helped you really focus on what's important in life, because it's not the stuff around you. The stuff around you is not going to make you happy. The amount of watercolors you have, or the type of watercolors you have, is not going to make you happy. Okay? And I kind of talked about this in my Q&A a bit, the fact that like if I journal at least 5 minutes a day, either 5 minutes or 45 minutes, it doesn't matter how long, if I'm doing it at all, then I am a happier person. End of story. So I hope today that you take a bit of a step back and you focus on what's really important, or you focus on why you started something, and you forget about trying to keep up with the Joneses or be the best at something. Just be the best you that you can be. Until next time, everybody. See ya.